Hi Gemini, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to your love bite. Gemini, let's see what's the message here for you today. And yes, these are general collective readings, Gemini. May not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you. Leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back all my subscribers and welcome in newcomers. So Gemini. Oh, some problems in a soulmate connection, some bad memories created, maybe somebody moved on. Okay, bottom of my deck, Two of Wands in reverse. Somebody's made a decision. I'm not going to hang around here. I'm not going to just wait forever. Maybe connections ended. They feel that their person was just too immature. It's better to stop this connection now. I'd rather move on towards my own peace and happiness. Maybe the soulmate connection, if it was, or a friendship, it's over now. They feel that their person broke their heart. So let's see what's going to happen. I'm going to clarify all these cards for you, of course, Gemini. But first, let's start with your dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be, and then I'll clarify these. Gemini and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Thank you. Let's take a few more gems from another deck. Gemini and their person. Gemini and their person spirit. Okay, just a few more from a third deck as well, and then we'll start the reading. We've got them from here, this one. Okay, Gemini and their person spirit. Gemini and their person. Good to go. Let's start the reading. The first card here says, I should have listened to my intuition. Maybe somebody's intuition was always telling them that their person was not serious, or they were just being a player or something, but they still went ahead and now saying, you know what, I should have listened to my intuition at that time. I like so many things about you that even I don't know how to tell you that I like everything about you. I think that you were made for me and I was made for you. Maybe somebody thinks that was only in their mind. I didn't think it was possible to feel this much. Thoughts of you fill my head. You will always have a special place in my heart nobody else can fill. I kept the wrong company around who interfered with this beautiful connection. Every song I hear reminds me of you. It drives me crazy when you behave like a spoiled child. See, I said somebody was behaving immaturely. It drives me crazy when you behave like a spoiled child who takes my love for granted. Yes, I love you unconditionally, but I'm not your parent. And quite frankly, your behavior takes the piss at times. You need to act like an adult for our relationship to work. Somebody is kind of fed up now. It's so frustrating the way you compare me to others. I'm not like anyone else. My success is not measured by my status or material items. I'm unique, authentic, and proud of who I am. Why don't you just see me, my heart, and my soul? You are the most beautiful person in the world, at least in my world. You are my whole world, my universe, my all. I'm scared you will not accept me now. I'm healing from deep trauma after losing you in the physical world. On reflection, I realized my inability to put myself first let me down. But as you're my mirror, I feel I ultimately let you down. I'm so sorry I couldn't be there for you when you needed me the most. I didn't know how to make myself a priority, and in not doing so, I lost the biggest part of me, you. This could be that other person, right? They were so busy maybe being a player and not putting themselves first, they let their soulmate or partner down. So, yeah, there could have been an ending here of a connection. Let's see. Let's clarify these cards, but first I'm going to take an angel blessing card for you, Gemini. Let's see what my angels have for you today as a blessing, guidance, advice, or a message. And the card that you get here, Gemini, is Speak Your Truth. Sometimes, your gut and your intuition tells you, but we always overlook it to say, you know what, yeah, maybe that's just a fear, but if I wish it hard enough, if I want it hard enough, if I give more than, if I give off everything that I have, even if I'm not receiving, and my intuition is telling me it should be an equal partnership, let me keep giving in the hope that, things will become better. But maybe this is the lesson that one had to learn, is to speak your truth there and then, right? So that kind of helps avoiding endings and breakups and stuff like that. Sometimes what we do is we keep taking bullshit, even though we know we should, stand up and speak up for ourselves, but we don't. And then there's an ending and we get hurt and we said, I should have spoken up. I should have done this. I should have stood up for myself. So maybe that's the lesson the soulmate connection had to teach both of you. So let's see. Let's start the reading. 10 of Swords in reverse, Spirit, as the first card for Gemini today. Yep, there's been an ending. I said that, right? 10 of Swords is like over and out. Cycle done. Over, Death card. Knight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Yeah, even though this connection may have at one time made somebody very, very happy, and they wanted this to work out, their person was just not leveling up. They were behaving immature, behaving like a player. And finally, I think one person could have come to their senses to say, you know what, I'm fighting for the wrong cause. I should let this go. Yes, it does make me happy. There's excitement here. There's happiness here. The wish for the sunshine is here. And I do want this to work out, but if my person is not going to meet me halfway, then it's time that I stop moving towards this connection. Some of you could have already, or some of you maybe are in the process of just still trying to figure this out. Chariot in reverse. Yes, I think the person who ended things or has accepted the ending is now healing from their broken heart. Because they really wanted this happiness, right? They really wanted this connection to work out. So now it's like, yeah, I have to heal myself. I realize now that this connection was only full of trouble and upheaval. I have to now get onto my little boat and sail off towards finding peace and happiness for myself. Yes, the dropping being, up in the air or juggled or feeling like an option in somebody's life. I can't do this anymore. I've been waiting for so long. It's time for me to choose my own direction. 6 of Cups in reverse, Spirit. 6 of Cups in reverse. It did make somebody very unhappy or upset or angry finding out that their person was doing something they shouldn't. Maybe there was a third party in the situation. Maybe there was another person. It did make somebody very upset and angry that they banked on a 10 of Cups with somebody who was only in it for the short time, for a good time, not the long time. This is a person who goes around breaking hearts or making promises they don't keep. So that's the reason I think somebody's coming to this realization that, it's time for me to make that decision in my life that, yeah, I have to stand up for myself. I have to speak my own truth. I have to get my own courage back. And I'm not going to deal with somebody who's, never really going to level up and give me what I need. And what I need is a happily ever after. But I recognize now, which I did probably right at the beginning, but I didn't listen to my intuition. This person was only playing the field. So that's the reason somebody's like now becoming strong, making their own choices, making their own decisions. 2 of Swords in reverse. Oh, this person is going to be granted new love in their life after this decision. I think they spend too much time waiting, for the other person to level up. And finally, I think they're making this choice and this decision that, you know what, I will not stop my life anymore. Maybe it's time for me to start receiving. receiving maybe new love, maybe a new adventure, new self-love, heal my own heart, and then maybe move towards somebody who really deserves my full cup of love. So, Seven of Wands in reverse. Seven of Wands, yeah, somebody's giving up the fight. It's like, I don't want to fight for a connection which is maybe toxic, right? Maybe this is a karmic soulmate who came to teach me a lesson. I don't know, but this connection was full of drama, upheaval, the other person not fighting for the connection. Maybe it was just sex and passion and nothing more. Yeah, I'm turning my back to this. I'm turning my back to this and not going to waste any more time in anxiety and stress and worry. I'm pulling myself out of even thinking of this connection anymore. Nine of Swords in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse. No longer wanting to be a friend or friends with benefits, or maybe not even interested in reconciling now. It's like, I have nothing else left to give you. You took my cup of love and you took me for granted, and now I'm not even stressing about, will you come back, will we reconcile, will we this, will we that. I've wasted enough time already. I'm going to make my own decisions from now on. I'm choosing a different path. So, Two of Wands in reverse. Yep, dropping the burden. I think one person was carrying all the emotional weight of this connection, hoping that sooner or later that person will level up. Right? Now they're saying, you know what, I can't do this by myself. A partnership means you carry half, I carry half, so I'm going to let this go. So that's what I have for you, gems. Till next time then, love and light, take care, namaste.